What's up, you choir girls and all you weebs? I'm Rick Liver, and I'm here to deliver some hot to you guys. What do we got going on today? We got something spicy coming for that. We got Gigant, volumes 1 through 5. It's by Hiroya Oku, the same creator as Gantz. You like Gantz? Gantz is amazing. I loved it. That's why I had to get Gigant. What's it about? It's about a young high schooler named Ray that he's just really into porn. His favorite porn star is named Papa Pico, and he ends up finding out that she lives in his area, and he is so excited to meet her because he owns all the DVDs and all the smut he could ever want. So Ray is a typical high schooler that is obsessed with porn. I mean, come on, who's not obsessed with porn? I love porn. That ecchi great hentai, you got it, buddy. Sorry, I need an adult beverage. So he finds out that she lives in the area and goes hunting down, starts ripping down all the signs to be a good guy. He ends up running into her and tells her that he just loves all her movies, and she's flabbergasted and doesn't understand why a regular teenage boy, raging hormones, wants to, know a porn star. I mean, who wouldn't? That sounds amazing, right? It's the dream of every teenager. Anyways, he gets to know her, meets the boyfriend, and he starts to flip out and gets pissed that she's another dude. And she's like, no, I'm not. And she doesn't go away. She ends up walking around the streets and ends up running into an injured guy. Injured guy ends up being an android. He's got a wristwatch on him that allows him to grow bigger or smaller. It's kind of weird, but he's slowly dying, and he passes it on to her, and she doesn't know what the hell is going on. So a little time progresses, and she ends up getting beat up by her boyfriend again and gets in a fight. Well, she realizes she can get bigger and smaller. Porn career's going crazy. It's busters up in that. Who won't want a 20-foot tall girl? 10 feet, 12 feet, whatever she wants. So the story progresses a little bit more. There's Enjoy the End. It's an online app that people can decide what's going on. Do you want to see it rain frogs or rain? It does. Then it gets a little bit more edgy. It's like, hey, you want to see giant demon monsters destroy Tokyo? I know, it's like Godzilla. Because that's good writing right there. That's right. Yeah. No Godzilla, but kaiju, giant monsters. So, the main character, Pika Pico, also known as Chihiro, ends up being the savior of everybody. Why? I don't know. She just felt like she could do it because she can grow bigger and smaller. I mean, I wouldn't put myself in that position. That's crazy. So anyway, she destroys the first couple monsters, and everyone wants to know who she is and why she's there. No one knows, but they figure it has something to do with ETE, Enjoy the End, and people just keep on voting for crazy shit, and they end up having a famous guy run around and streak naked just to see if they could do it. They did it. It was different. So the story progresses a little bit more, and Ray ends up finding out that after the last fight with Chihiro's boyfriend, that they break up. So she takes him out to dinner. She really wants to thank him for taking down all the signs and everything. And guess what? He whines like a little yeah. Teenagers, they whine. They're all they're a little just cry. He's like, well, I want to date you. She's like, I'm too old for you. He's like, but I really want to be with you. And she ends up giving him, why the do that? I don't know. Anyways, they end up dating, which is really weird, but hey, I didn't write it. So, they get together, and they do adult stuff. Yeah, lots of adult stuff. Kicks the boyfriend out, they, like I said, and they just bang completely. So basically the whole story is Ray's in love with Chihiro, and they end up dating, and the story progresses more that monsters destroy Tokyo. So, pretty much Manga 1 and 2. Manga 3, we end up getting the government interested in her because you can't miss it. She's everywhere. She's giant and naked and, like a couple hundred stories tall, destroying buildings, fighting monsters. I mean, you can't hide that. You really can't. Again, it's crazy, but she ends up up. All three of them. So the story goes back and forth that parents find out that Ray has a girlfriend. They want to know who she is. He's really reluctant to tell her. Then they end up telling her that she's a porn star. Papa Pico ends up being the savior of Tokyo. It's kind of crazy, I know, but hey, I'm really bad at this. So, parents want to meet her and all that. Doesn't happen. He ends up banging her. She ends up getting more popular. And then we get into Volume 5. So, she ends up getting released after the government takes her because they don't know if she's a terrorist or what the just because she's destroying giant monsters, but she's also Tokyo too. So they end up releasing her on the condition that she can go and destroy the monsters if she comes back. No problem, she ends up doing that, and she destroys them. They let her go, but everyone now is just talking about how she's awesome. Before she used to be a traitor or a terrorist, and now she's awesome. All the girls start dyeing their hair pink to look just like her, and they want to be so pretty and quiet and super cute, and it's fun, and yeah. Social media just blows up. She becomes more popular than Trump on Twitter, and everybody just loves her. But that's causing a kind of like a rock and a hard place with her and Ray because he's not seeing her that much. She asks for the key back from Ray, and Ray's like, okay, I'll put it back. He also has a dog, a little corgi that reminds me of mine. So he goes to get the key back, and she's there and surprises him, and more adult stuff happens. She doesn't want anyone to know about the relationship, but she swears that she's done doing porn. Porn sales blow up. She ends up going on like Ellen, just a bunch of different TV shows, regular, daytime specials, and people just love her. She's awesome. Very empowered and great. So, that's where Volume 5 leaves off with a cliffhanger. Kind of in between a romance, kaiju, and porn. Yeah. Awesome. So, pinkies up, motherfucker. Get ready to read and enjoy it. Rick Liver, out.